Okay, what happens at the end of a season? Let's go take a look. First of all, basically we start a new conflict, right? So here's a new conflict. For the next 2 days, the conflict will be kind of back to normal. 20 mana cap, no deviations to the rules, just kind of a standard play. Your quest that you were left off on stays the same. You can still see your battle log from previously. Um, so that all kind of stays the same. Um, uh, you can let's go to the leaderboard. This is where it's kind of changed up. So it's been 2 hours since the switch, and already someone's played 96 games and made it all the way to Champion League in 2 hours. Tell me that's not way too easy to play this game, to get packs, because that's what happens when you they're going to do packs again. I think it's a little unsustainable, but for right now, I think we're all happy about it. I think they need to start giving out like XP or something to that effect. I'm not sure. Packs just seems you get a lot of packs too. So if we go to league overview, those have all stayed the same. So we got reset back down. Well, you can see mine. My rating's 2,800. So it was like in the 4,000s, something like that. And now it's gone down to 2,800, which is the low on diamond. What has changed here is now you get to see the limits per your league. So I have no limits. I can use max cards throughout this entire league, right? And then the booster packs are a little bit lower down here. But when you go into, I don't know if this is lower. I can't remember what it was before, but 20, 25, 30. 30 was kind of where it was at last time, right? So that's pretty high. So champion, you also get to use max. And then when you go down to gold, you may have max cards, but you can't use max cards because the other people in your league will not be able to use them either. So you'll all be on the same playing field, more or less. I mean, that's the cap of your playing field. So if you click on this, it says your summoners will be limited to the levels shown below. Increase your rating to unlock higher limits. So it keeps going down. Silver, basically a level 4 rare, and then level 2 rare, and then level 1. That's kind of, I mean, you can look at these other numbers, but that's basically the limits. So work hard, move your way on up through, and then you'll unlock the ability to play with the higher cards. So that has been a big change. It looks like the season's going to be 14 hours. This is your current league, and everything here was reset. Again, if you champion points, I don't know what champion points is. Well, highest rank, current rank, highest rank should be higher than that, don't you think? There's still some things to figure out here. Highest rating, that was from before, I suppose. She made it up to 5367. She's played a lot of games, so you're going to be able to see your total from day one, even though this season is going to reset. So that is something to take a look at. So over here, we like Holazar. Let's look at his. So he's played 1,700 battles. Highest rating last time was this. And I do not know what champion points are. So we'll take a look at that at some point. You click there and see that as well. Is there anything else kind of hiding around? Some other changes at the end of a season, they're going to redo some of the cards. So for example, the Lord of Darkness, the stats, well, not redo them, just kind of change the stats. It's now tankier. It has 10 health. So that's really good. Let's see, and they got rid of dodge. So there's only 4 things on the Spirit of the Forest. They got rid of dodge. It was just too much. And then they did some things on some of the magic players, in particular on the blue team. So let's do this. So the magic It just has a little bit less health. So 5 health at max, 3 at low, and then this one 3 at low, 6 at max. So there you go. Let's see. I know that they fixed a couple of the other ones, like in neutral. Um, they made the Cyclops perhaps a little bit better. It's got shield now when you max it out, so that's a big deal. So it perhaps lost some stats over here, but got shield, and so it's probably a little bit. Or was that the one that they? Yeah, maybe they did that one. Doesn't look like they did anything there. There's a couple other ones with small adjustments. But let's go into battle and see if they've changed anything here. It looks pretty similar. We've looked at battle already. Let's look over here. So, yep, this is all pretty similar. You do get all your ones from the original set when you use 20 mana before. And this is probably the third time that 20 mana has been the cap. But we're back to standard rules, so maybe your naming system, you should prefix them with what rule set it is. So you can go and rename some of that stuff. We're going to go ahead and try this, play our first game and show you what happens there. I haven't really announced one in a little while, so this is going to be interesting. I've just watched hundreds and hundreds of games. We'll see if anyone's playing in the Diamond League. What I wonder is if they've put in bots so that you don't time out, so you always have someone to play. Alright, we are playing someone. We're going to turn down the volume a little bit. We got Wombacus. Alright. So they're going all blue with some well, no, I mean they went a little bit more ranged and just one magic. And Naga is just a killer, right? When it gets enraged, it will just slaughter you. So I'm going with a Lightning Dragon, hoping to get some blast damage and hoping that this guy survives. When this guy falls, I am in bad shape, and the Naga can make it fall pretty quickly with a retaliate or something to that effect. So I'm not liking this. I have the Selenia so that I can have the dragon, but I've also, as you can see here, I've gone up on my ranged attacks, which is great. So I've enraged him, which is no bueno. So he's got an 8 attack coming up, which is going to be bad. And if I could get my... No, I got my attack coming out. Is it stunned or something? So that is my saving grace. I didn't check to see if it got stunned. Now I'm stunned, so I did do my reflect damage, which is great. But I should be doing pretty well, because as soon as I get done with the Medusa, these range attack people will not be able to play very well. So that's pretty much the end of the game there. I didn't quite check to see if that Naga got stunned, but it would have been a totally different game if the Naga had knocked out my Haunted Spirit. I still think it would have worked out. Their Naga really had to survive for them to win. They didn't really have too much on the back end. I still had some pretty hefty guys here. So, in any case, we're going to speed this up, and we're gonna skip to the results actually. So we know what happened. So my rating it's up to 3383. Oh, no, over here. Sorry. I went up 36 points. So now we can go and check. I need to be playing more Earth Splinter matches, but I just wanted to show you that one because I had it saved. And we're going to go to the leaderboard now, and my rank. So with one game. Everyone's been playing quite a few, and looks like they've been going up and down and up and down. And so interesting. I wonder if any of these guys have. Oh, this person, when you drop below 2,800, you're going to the gold league? Oh no! Oh, that's gotta suck. Good thing I won the first game so that I could keep playing with maxed cards. So that's something to think about. A lot of these people started off, I'm sure, if we click here, um, well, we don't know where they started off. We'd have to look at their actual ranks, but very interesting. So as you can see, something like this, um, one game, no wins. So they lost their one game and dropped down. Very interesting. All right. Well, it does make it harder to level up through the leagues, which is a good thing because they're giving away a lot of money worth of packs. A lot of money worth of packs. In any case, how many people ended up with the ability to be... Well, this is my one question here. You need... Diamond starts at 2,800, right? So what level do you have to get to remain 2,800 at the end of the season? So you need to get to Champion 1 to be at that level. So you have to get to Champion 1 just to make sure that you're at that level at the beginning. So how many people from last season made it to 4,700? And the answer is around 30 or 40. It looks like around 40. So very interesting. Some people have dropped down already into gold. But there you go. Oh, and I get 10 packs already? Just because... What? That is just... That is weird that you would already get 10 packs. So basically, if you get to... The idea here is if you get to Champion League, Champion 1, you'll get the 30, and you'll get 10 for the next season. So basically, you get 40 packs by hitting Champion 1. That just seems a little excessive, but go take advantage of it, guys. That's pretty awesome for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and if there's any